As a little girl who grew up in a fast-paced country like Hong Kong, I remember my parents were busy working daily to put bread on the table. Because my parents put a lot of value in perseverance and hard work, I was engraved with this mindset since I was young. I witnessed my mother and father work hard every day at their jobs and every night at home to raise their daughter. From them, I learned to persevere and work hard since I was a child. I worked hard to save money to purchase my first original Nintendo Game Boy when I was 6 years old. I worked hard to learn English after I migrated to America with my parents when I was 7 years old. I worked hard to receive first place in my mold-related science fair project. I worked hard to win my first scholarship at a Chinese school when I was 14 years old. I worked hard to overcome and persevere through my deteriorating health when I was 17 years old. I worked hard to transfer from a community college to a 4-year university. I worked hard even to win a 2-year scholarship when I was studying at my university. Although I was able to achieve a few small things in the world, there was one thing that I was not able to persevere through, especially when I was going to college. Faith. When I was younger, I thought I already knew the Bible as I studied the stories about Adam, Noah, Abraham, Joseph, and Moses repeatedly. Little did I know at that time, I only knew 10%, or perhaps even less than 5% of the Bible. Did I even fully understand and perceive every story that I thought I knew? No, I don't think so. That was the condition of my faith. Hence, my relationship with God and my faith, which I once thought were firm, weakened. Slowly, my life of faith drifted away. I focused so much on studying in my first year because I'm the first in my family to attend university. I did not know what to expect in a college setting. So I had to learn how to prioritize school, to make sure I did well on exams, assignments, and projects, hoping that I would receive good grades. Furthermore, because it was also my first time by myself away from my parents, I spent my first year learning how to do things on my own. I'm grateful that I have so many people in my life who love me and care about me. During my first year in university, I had an aunt who would often call me to see how I was doing in my faith. She would ask if I was taking time to pray, go to church, and study the Bible. I answered her well in the beginning. However, towards the end of the first year in university, I realized that my answers started to change from yes to no. Initially, it did not have any significant effect on me. However, because I realized there was a need for me to draw closer to God and His Word, I started reading the Bible on my own again. I was shocked because I couldn't make sense of what I was reading in the Bible. I thought I knew the Bible. I had gone to church since I was little. However, the question that arose at that moment was, why do I not understand the Bible if I am truly a believer? From that time on, I started praying to God every night, to ask Him desperately to guide me to the truth to understanding. Going into my second year of university that summer, my friend invited me to an opportunity that I will never forget. I came to believe it was God's orchestration. I was amazed at what I was learning in Bible study, as we see how all the 66 books in the Bible connect so well together and how in-depth the Bible is. I don't think I had ever learned about the Word of God like this before, emphasizing prophecies and fulfillment in such depth and clarity. However, at the beginning of the Bible study, my attitude was not like this. Although I desired to study the Bible, I think I was feeling a bit lost in identity. Perhaps I did not know how to balance my time between being a believer and being a student. I ended up focusing too much on school. I remember I even went up to a Bible study teacher that I was close to and told him that I would not be able to come consistently if I had any assignments, projects, or exams to do. At the time, I really did not understand why Bible study cares so much about attendance, about me being present all the time. The other churches and Bible studies I went to did not even notice why I was absent. My school cared about my attendance more than my church did. Later on, I realized the staff members in the Bible study had huge hearts. They genuinely put in time and effort to care about me. Yes, they wanted me to learn well in Bible study, but they really wanted me to do well in everything I was doing. In the past, I misunderstood them and thought all they cared about was just the Bible study. After experiencing the whole Bible study, I realized Bible study did not really gain much from me attending. On the other hand, I gained so much knowledge, understanding, and wisdom from learning the Bible's 66 books for free. With much guidance and support from my mentors, I was able to find myself again. I am proud of excelling in school, but I am more proud of improving my life of faith and learning the teachings of God. There's no place like Shincheonji. I've grown and matured so much as a child of God and a believer of Christ here. It was like putting Hebrews chapter 6 into practice by moving on from elementary teachings to mature teachings. In the past, I tended to think a lot about myself. Now, I'm growing into a better person who can serve others. Where can you learn the Word and not have people tell you to just have faith or just pray to God? It's only at Shincheonji. I sincerely hope that all people can have the opportunity to learn about and perceive the reality of Shincheonji on their own.